Hey guys, how you guys doing? Got stuff all over me. Good afternoon, good evening, guys. Hello. My little earrings, it's all over the place. Look at it, the little earrings that I had. These things here, it's like all over the place. Look at it. Look, look, it's all over the place. It tore up on me. It got stuck on my listening. Hi guys. We're continuing from yesterday, Mr. Bill Cosby's uh mm, what do you call it? Lawsuit? Yeah, lawsuit. I was gonna say indictment. No, it's not an indictment, it's a lawsuit because it's a civil case. All right, let me say hello. Hey Juanette. Hello, Miss Pretty Brown Eyes, 81. Perspective me. Trissy, Black Beauty, Ashley, Boss Lady YTF, so Mahogany. Okay, Trissy. Did I say Trissy? I think I said Trissy. Um, Good evening, guys. Good evening. All right, so we're gonna continue reading the lawsuit where we know with that Miss Bernard, the one who claims that Mr. Mr. Oh, I got ready to say Mr. Kelly, Mr. Cosby um raped her 2 times. Then she went to his house. Supposedly he raped her there. Then she went to the set, and supposedly he raped her there. But anyway, so all of this to me, and I'm giving you my honest perspective on this. Get the name perspective on this. It's very fishy to me. It's very fishy. Hey, Ether. But before I do that, I got a gift in the mail. So I'm going to do a box opening from a gift that I got in the mail. I told you guys that I was going to start opening up these gifts here. So this is from Miss Black Beauty. Miss Black Beauty, that is. So we're going to open it up. All right. She sealed this thing really hard. Now I'm going to get this thing opened up. Trying to find something to open it up, but this scissors that I have here, it's not any good. Okay, I'm gonna try opening it up from. She's man, what Black Beauty? What are you? Hey T girl, what in the world? Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go. When I tell you, she sealed this thing. Going to marry men and saying you rapped not one time, but you went back to get. Oh, okay. You said rap. You're supposed to say Rick, the R word. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. We're gonna continue. This scissors is not working. This scissors is not working, y'all. Scissors is not working. Oh my God. Oh, you really don't want nobody open this up. Lady. She really wrapped this stuff up. Look. No, she's not supposed to type that R word. You're supposed to just say R. Yeah, because Didn't recognize that stuff. It's bad enough I gotta read this, man. Ugh! Guys, I can't even open this. Oh, I do have some information for y'all. Update. Y'all remember Mary J. Blige was is nominated for a Grammy, and the Grammy is for the song Rent Payment or something like that. Well, that Grammy. Oh wow. One is for Dallas. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna open up Dallas's. I'm gonna open up mine. And the other one is for me. This is for Sylvia. So, hold on. Let me call Dallas and tell her I got a gift over here for her. Gotta call Miss Dallas. I know I'm making y'all anticipation make the way, yay, yay, yay. She's not answering.
Hello?
Hey, I'm live and I just got a box. I'm unboxing, right? And one of the boxes, there's a gift in here for you from one of my subscribers. Her name is Black Beauty. She sent a gift for you and a gift for me, so I'm not opening yours.
Okay, tell her so thank you.
She can hear you.
Thank you, Miss Black Beauty.
She said, "Thank you, Miss Black Beauty." All right, ma'am. So get off my phone now.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, you gotta do my face. Bye.
You gotta come at a decent time, then.
Ma'am. But you supposed to be coming over here.
I'm not bringing my stuff out.
Girl,
I don't like doing that after I lost my brush.
I have my own brushes here.
Well, I'll walk you through it, FaceTime.
Okay, she's gonna walk me through doing my face. All right, bye. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? She said she made it herself. All right. Okay. Ready? Oh, wow. Wow, y'all. Wow. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Christian life. That is so nice. Thank you, Black Beauty. You know, I'm going to wash it out, and I'm going to be using these for my cup. And she has a, she has the straw is right here. This is nice, y'all. Keeps it cold. Keep it cold. This is really nice. She made it herself, y'all. Oh. Thank you, Black Beauty. Look at this. Stainless steel. Hey, Alan. Hello, how are you? This is like steel. Stainless steel. Look through the hole. Can you see through the hole? This is nice. Thank you, Black Beauty. So y'all will see me drinking my water out of this. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, you're right. Thanks. Okay, let's go put this in. Don't want people to see our addresses, right? All right, I'm doing well. Okay, y'all, you ready? Let's go ahead on and start reading these. Because I think I was up to page 10. Oh yeah, because remember we said that okay, so we're up to page 10, number 62, right? It says here, Bill Cosby then pushed Miss Bernard's head onto his penis without her consent, forcing his penis into her mouth. Following the assault, 63, following the assault, Miss Bernard remained crying. Bill Cosby provided her with a purportedly non-alcoholic beverage and told her to calm down and drink it. In 64, after consuming some of the beverage, Miss Bernard felt dizzy and as if she was going to lose consciousness. 65, upon information and belief, Bill Cosby had drugged Miss Bernard without her consent by placing an unknown intoxicant in the beverage that he gave Miss Bernard. 66. While still in his home, Miss Bernard told Bill Cosby that she would go to the police and to the hospital. 67. In response, Mr. Bill Cosby told Miss Bernard that if she went to the police or to the hospital, he would seek criminal charges against her for making false accusation, make sure that she stays in prison for a long time, sue her for defamation, blacklist her from the entertainment industry, and erase her. Y'all, if supposedly he did a criminal act on her, why would she go to jail, be put in prison for a long time for defamation? Does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You go into jail for a long time because defamation? That does not make sense. All right. Number 68. Bill Cosby then pushed Miss Bernard down the stairs and out of his house. Out of his home. Just picture everything that's happening now. Just picture it. Okay. First, he takes her head, push it to his private part. Then he gives her a drink, right? She feels dizzy from the drink. Then she says that she tells him she's going to the police and she's going to the hospital. He tells her if she goes to the police and to the hospital, he's going to put her in jail for a long time for defamation. Then he takes her, push her down the stairs, and out of his house. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay. We got to use our common sense, as Robert said. Okay. Then, in and around December 1991, Miss Bernard was on the set of the Cosby Show as an actress played the role as Miss Minifield. Now, all of this happened, right? Now she's on his show on the set in December. She has a role on that show after he did all of that. Guys, you got to make some sense. Okay. 70. On each of Miss Bernard's work days on the Cosby Show in or around December 1991, Bill Cosby demanded and required that she eat every meal in his dressing room with him. While she ate, Bill Cosby ogled her threateningly. 71. On one of Miss Bernard's work days on the Cosby Show, so that means she's been there a long time after all of this craziness happened, right? She's been on a set a long time because she says one of these work days, meaning she's been there a while. On the Bill Cosby Show, in or around December 1991, Bill Cosby demanded that Miss Bernard leave the set and come to his home to continue rehearsing. He demanded her to go to his home to continue rehearsing. 72. When Miss Bernard refused to comply with Bill Cosby's demand, Bill Cosby, in the presence of the production crew, loudly threatened to fire her and yell sexual profanities at her. 73. In or around February 1992, so you stayed December, January, February, 3 months, right? While Miss Bernard was on the set, so you decided to go to his house then. So to me, you said he demanded for you to go to his house, and if you didn't, you would get fired. So you didn't get fired, so that means you went to his house, right, y'all? Because she's there 3 months later. She went to his house. Okay. Miss Bernard was on the set of the Cosby Show to meet with other cast members. Bill Cosby told Miss Bernard in the presence of other actors in a threatening manner that she is done, over, dead, and that she does not exist. Okay. 74. Miss Bernard was fearful for her life and career due to the verbal threats, drugging, and sexual assault of Mr. Bill Cosby. All right. Doesn't that sound very fishy, y'all? All right, now here's the next plaintiff, Miss Eden Tirl, 75. In or around 1989, this is 30-something years ago because my niece was born in 1989. So that's 33 years ago. Plaintiff Eden Tirl met Bill Cosby at Kaufman Astoria Studio in Queens, New York, following a taping of the Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show. 76. The next morning, Miss Tirl was contacted by her agent and informed that she was given the role of the police officer in the Cosby Show, despite never auditioning for the role in that program. So she didn't audition, she just got the role. Okay. The next morning, on that same day, shortly after learning that she was given the role on the Cosby Show, Bill Cosby called Miss Tirl to her home to invite her to a basketball game. Miss Tirl declined that invitation. Okay. 78. Despite the relatively minor role to the play, Miss Tirl on the Cosby Show provided her with a car service to and from the studio and a private dressing room. 79. While on the set, on approximately four occasions, Frank Scotti, an employee working at the Cosby Show, insisted in the presence of other employees of the defendants, Kaufman Astoria, Carsey Werner, and NBC, that Miss Tirl have lunch with Bill Cosby alone in his private dressing room. 80. On the first such occasion, when Miss Tirl resisted the invitation, Mr. Scotty grabbed her by the arm and physically escorted her to the dressing room in the presence of employees of Kaufman Astoria, Carsey Warren, and NBC. 81. Once alone in Bill Cosby's dressing room, prior to Bill Cosby's arrival, Miss Tirl exited and returned to the set. 82. On the second such occasion, when Frank Scotty demanded that Miss Tirl have lunch with Bill Cosby alone in his dressing room, Miss Tirl loudly and publicly screamed no in the presence of employees of the defendant, Kaufman Astoria, and Carsey Warner, and NBC. 83. In response to Miss Tirl public outcry, a woman believed to be an assistant director to Miss Tirl's, "It's okay, you can go." And it happened at the time. It happens at the time. It doesn't make sense. It happens all the time. "Just go, Miss Tirl." Before Miss Tirl once again physically escorted to Mr. Cosby's private dressing room. Missed by Mr. Scotty while another employee working at the Cosby Show stood by. 84. Guys, 84. Once again, when Miss Tirl was alone in Bill Cosby's dressing room, Miss Tirl escaped and returned to the set prior to Bill Cosby's arrival. 85. That evening, when Miss Tirl attempted to leave the studio in the private car arranged by the Cosby Show, the driver delayed departure until Bill Cosby, without invitation, entered the vehicle and instructed the driver to leave the studio. 86. During the drive, Bill Cosby repeatedly propositioned and invited Miss Tirl to join him in various locations, including a jazz bar, dinner, a show, and his home for drinks. Miss Tirl declined all invitations. 87. When Mr. Scotty demanded that Miss Tirl have lunch alone with Bill Cosby on a third occasion, Miss Tirl made eye contact with the director of the Cosby Show, with the expectation that he, as an authority figure, would intercede. However, he did nothing. 88. Miss Tirl then said other employees of Kaufman, Astoria, Carsey, Warner, and NBC that she was uncomfortable and that she did not want to go, but those employees also did nothing. Why don't you just take your butt home? This is a grown woman, y'all. 90. Once again, finding herself alone in Bill Cosby's dressing room, Miss Tirl escaped from Bill Cosby before Bill Cosby arrived. Okay, y'all. Each time she says she escaped before he arrived. What is this lawsuit all about? If nothing happened, why you keep going in there? Why are you still working there? Why are you still there? Yeah, they suing NBC as well. They suing NBC. Why? Answer this, y'all. Nothing happened. What? And why are you still there? If you feel so uncomfortable, go leave. You have a choice. Take your butt home. There's other studios, there's other shows. Take your butt home. Lady, you're getting on my nerve. It makes no sense, Trissy. Okay. Number 89. Miss Tirl then broke down and publicly cried because of the humiliation before being publicly and physically escorted to Bill Cosby's dressing room once again by Mr. Scotty. 90. Once again, finding herself alone in Bill Cosby's dressing room, Miss Tirl escaped before Bill Cosby arrived. That's what, the sixth time she supposedly escaped before Bill Cosby arrived. So Bill Cosby never arrived. She left before he arrived. What is this all about? 91. On a fourth such occasion, Miss Tirl was speaking with other actors. Mr. Scott once again demanded that she go to Bill Cosby's dressing room. 92. Embarrassed and humiliated by such requests in the presence of her peers and having experienced previous lack of help and outright encouragement from the staff at the Cosby Show, that she submitted to Mr. Scott's demand, Miss Tirl once again escorted to Bill Cosby room by Mr. Scotty. 93. Unlike prior occasion, when Miss Tirl entered Bill Cosby's dressing room, at this last occasion, Bill Cosby entered the room behind her and closed the door. Locked it, and took a seat by the door to the dressing room. 94. Once Bill Cosby had Miss Tirl alone and in a locked room, blocking the means of egress, Bill Cosby engaged in small talk with Miss Tirl before offering that she could have anything she wanted and that he owned NBC. 95. Miss Tirl responded that she only wanted to have a professional experience at the Cosby Show and only wanted to build her career in a professional manner. Number 96. Bill Cosby then turned the conversation to discussing Miss Tirl's boyfriend. Bill Cosby, 97. Bill Cosby then asked Miss Tirl to come here. 98. He stood and Miss Tirl stood in response defensively. 99. Bill Cosby then asked Miss Tirl to turn around. 100. Miss Tirl felt threatened, but turned around with the belief that Bill Cosby would not harm her. Given that she was publicly escorted to his dressing room and was in the proximity to the employees of Kaufman Astoria, Carsey Warner, and NBC in the busy hallway outside. 101. Once Miss Tirl turned around, Bill Cosby asked her to raise her arms up. Raise her arm up. On the guise that it was part of the acting exercise so that her arms were away from her body. 102. Suddenly, without consent, Bill Cosby came behind her, pulled her arm down, wrapped them around the front of her chest, then held them down so that Miss Tirl could not move or escape his grasp. 103. As he held Miss Tirl, Bill Cosby touched her breasts without her consent, forcibly pressed his penis into Miss Tirl's back without her consent, and forcibly kissed her neck without her consent. Then whispered, "This is all we are going to do. Make love. This is making love." "104. Once done, he released her and told her that she could go back to the Cosby set. So he grabs, he tells you to put your arm up. Then you wrap it in front of you like this. Then he comes up behind you. His pee-pee is touching your butt. He kisses you on your neck and says, "This is making love." Then he tells you to go back to the set. Y'all, just imagine what is being said here. This doesn't make sense at all. Hey, Rabbit, this doesn't make sense at all. Doesn't make sense at all. But this is her account of supposedly what happened, allegedly. All right. 104. We read 104. She goes back to the set. 105. Miss Tirl then immediately escaped Bill Cosby's dressing room and returned to the Cosby Show set to complete the taping of the episode. That's all happened with her, y'all. Oh my God, this is a joke, y'all. This is a joke. Oh my God, this is a joke. This is a joke. Okay, next person. This is the next one. This is Jewel Gittens. Jewel Gittens. Plaintiff Jewel Gittens. 106. In or around the late 1980s, y'all, it's getting further and further out now. So you know it's past 33 years because it's the late 80s, right? Because the other one was in 89. That's 33 years ago because my niece is born 1989 and she's 33. So we know that's beyond 33. So it's around the late 80s, okay? Because it's 88, I guess, 87. You're right, Rabbit. I need to stop. Okay. Around the late 80s, Jewel Gittens first met Bill Cosby under the pretense that Bill Cosby wanted to meet her for a potential role on The Cosby Show. 107. Following this initial meeting, Bill Cosby invited and hosted Miss Gittens at his home. And the set of The Cosby Show on numerous occasions for the ostensible purpose of mentoring her and assisting her in obtaining a role in The Cosby Show. 108. On one occasion, when Jewel Gittens was visiting the set of The Cosby Show as Bill Cosby invited guests, Frank Scotty was posted at or near Bill Cosby's dressing room. 109. While at the Cosby set, Frank Scotty approached Miss Gittens and gave her a beverage, which he claimed was coffee. 110. When Mr. Scott gave Miss Gittens the beverage, Mr. Scott stated that he bought her the beverage at Bill Cosby's instruction. Number 111. Upon smelling the coffee, Miss Gittens noted that it smelled weird, as if it had alcohol or another unknown substance in it. You said it smells like alcohol, but it's unknown? It's alcohol. If you said it smells like alcohol, it's not unknown. You know what it is. It's alcohol. If it smells like alcohol, it's alcohol. All right? Or another unknown substance in it. Miss Gittens then discarded the unknown beverage. So she didn't drink it, y'all. She didn't drink this beverage. She threw it out because it smelled like alcohol. 112. When Miss Gittens confronted Bill Cosby in his dressing room about the unknown beverage, Frank Scotty stood outside of Bill Cosby's dressing room. 113. On another occasion, wait, nothing happened? She just threw the thing away? She just threw the drink away and that was it. Okay. Okay, 113. Another occasion in or around 1989 or 1990, Bill Cosby invited Jewel Gittens. So 1989 now, 1990. So it was 1988 because you don't remember exactly what day it was. So that means you kept in contact with this man, right? That supposedly gave you some alcohol, unknown drink. Okay. Okay, 113. On another occasion in or around 1989 or 1990, Bill Cosby invited Jewel Gittens to his house, ostensibly to discuss working on the Cosby Show, as they had done many times in the past. Many times, keyword, y'all, many times in the past. Okay. 114. Miss Gittens arrived at Bill Cosby's Manhattan home. Bill Cosby was the only person present. No maid was there, no butler, no housekeeper, nobody, huh? Okay. 115. During this meeting, Mr. Cosby offered Miss Gittens a glass of wine. Then he insisted it was of high quality. 116. Miss Gittens accepted Bill Cosby's offer of the glass of wine because of his insistence. 117. Miss Gittens tasted the wine. It tastes foul and bitter. 118. Bill Cosby insisted that Miss Gittens finish the entire glass of wine. 119. Upon information and belief, unbeknownst to Miss Gittens, Bill Cosby had drugged the glass of wine with an intoxicant intended to immobilize Miss Gittens and leave her susceptible to sexual assault. 120. After ingesting some of the wine, Miss Gittens felt its effect, including a lack of awareness of her surrounding, and sat on a couch. 121. Bill Cosby insisted Bill Cosby lifted Miss Gittens from the couch via her armpit so that she was standing in front of a mirror with Bill Cosby behind her. 122. As she stood disorientated and sluggish, Bill Cosby Okay, y'all. Announcement. Um, there's a message from Joycelyn Savage. According to this thing here, it says, "It comes to my attention that my fiance had no involvement in the release of the album. I admit it. However, the anticipation for his new music has grown so much, and was a test. The records are not from his official new album, but it's a playlist of his song to hold his fan over till his return. The fact that people thought these were new song actually proves just how powerful R. Kelly music is. It's timeless, it's longevity. For the fans that would like to hear the playlist, the link is in my bio." It comes to mind, okay, he says here, the records are not from his official new album, but it's a playlist, his songs to hold his fans until his return. Okay. This is weird. Okay, that was weird, y'all. All right, let me go back to Mr. Cosby's Mr. Cosby's. We were at number 19. Number 19, upon information and belief and unbeknownst to Miss Gittens, Bill Cosby had drugged the glass of wine with an intoxicant intended to immobilize Miss Gittens and leave her in a susceptible to sexual assault. 120. After ingesting some of the wine, Miss Gittens felt its effect, including a lack of awareness of her surrounding, and sat on a couch. 121. Bill Cosby lifted Miss Gittens from the couch via her armpit so that she was standing in front of a mirror with Bill Cosby behind her. 122. As she stood disorientated, sluggish, Bill Cosby grabbed her hand and placed it behind her back onto his penis. So he grabbed her hand, put it behind her so she could touch his pecker. And placed it behind her so he could touch without her consent. Without her consent, okay? 124. Bill Cosby ejaculated from the sexual encounter. He forced upon Miss Gittens. I'm trying to understand this part. Bill Cosby ejaculated from the sexual encounter he forced upon Miss Gittens. 125. Once done, Bill Cosby pulled the still compromised Miss Gittens outside of. I don't mean to laugh, but this sounds so weird. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. But he pulled Miss Gittens outside of his home, where he placed her in a taxi and paid her fare. So he pulled her out the house after he ejaculated. He didn't do nothing sexually with her except other than put her hands on his whacker. And then after he released himself, he pulled her out the house and put her in a cab and paid for her cab. Okay. Plain, that's all that happened with her, y'all. that's all that happened. Now we're up to the next plaintiff. Plaintiff Jennifer Thompson. Jennifer Thompson. On 127, y'all. The years is getting further and further and further away. Getting further and further and further away. All right. In spring of 1988, Miss Jennifer Thompson was 17 years old. She first met Bill Cosby at Kaufman Astoria studio in a meeting arranged by model agency Sue Charney. At the first meeting, Bill Cosby offered himself as a mentor to Miss Thompson and provided her with his phone number, 129. As part of the purported mentoring offer by Bill Cosby to Miss Thompson, Bill Cosby offered and arranged for Miss Thompson to appear on the Cosby Show. 1:30. Prior to her 18th birthday, Miss Thompson contacted Bill Cosby for mentoring after a difficult modeling job. 1:31. In response to Miss Thompson's call, Bill Cosby invited her to his Manhattan home. 1:32. At his home, Bill Cosby insisted that Miss Thompson drink an alcoholic beverage that he had prepared for her, rubbed her shoulder without her consent, and invited Miss Thompson to have dinner with him at a later date and stay at his house afterward. Miss Thompson declined his invitation and left his home. 1:33. Following Miss Thompson's 18th birthday, now at least she said she was 18 now. Following Miss Thompson's 18th birthday, Bill Cosby invited Miss Thompson to a restaurant to meet with his renowned psychiatrist under the pretense that Bill Cosby, as a mentor, was concerned for Miss Thompson's mental health following her reaction to this interaction at his home. 1:34. After the dinner, Miss Thompson went with Bill Cosby Manhattan home with Bill Cosby. 1:35. At Bill Cosby home, Bill Cosby grabbed Miss Thompson's hand and thank you, Trissy. Thank you. Where was I at? Bill Cosby invited Miss Thompson to the restaurant to meet. Okay, we did that part. 1:34. After the dinner, Miss Thompson went to Bill Cosby's Manhattan home with Bill Cosby. 1:35. At Bill Cosby's home, Bill Cosby grabbed Miss Thompson's hand and forcibly placed it on his penis without her consent. How the heck somebody place their hand, you take your hand and place it on his pee-pee and you keep it there, but it's not your consent? I'm trying to understand this, y'all. Why you won't just pull your hand away from his pee-pee? Why you gotta keep it on his pee-pee? Okay. Miss Thompson's. Bill Cosby placed his hand on top of Miss Thompson's hand and forcibly made Miss Thompson masturbate him without her consent. That's what she did. Okay. The next person is Cindra Ladd, 137. In approximately wait till I tell y'all this year, y'all. Wait till I tell y'all this year, y'all. This is the year that half of you guys on this live was not even alive. But let me tell y'all the year this was. Half of you guys, because I was only 2. So I know half of you guys were not even here. Okay? In approximately 1969, did y'all hear this? 1969, y'all. 1969. 53 years ago. 1969. Cindra Ladd. Yes, 1969, pretty eyes. I was 2 because I was born in 1967. I was 2. 1969, Cindra Ladd became a platonic friend with Bill Cosby and would socialize with him platonically. 138. On one evening, in Bill Cosby's presence, Miss Ladd complained of having a bad headache. 139. In response, Bill Cosby offered her an identified pill under the guise that it would help alleviate her headache. 140. When Miss Ladd demonstrated her hesitation in taking the pill, Bill asked if she did not trust him. 141. Trusting Bill Cosby, Miss Ladd ingested the pill with the expectation that it would help with her headache and then went with him to a movie. 142. Upon information and belief, Bill Cosby offered and encouraged Miss Ladd to take an unidentified pill to incapacitate her so that he could sexually assault her and rape her. 143. During the movie, Miss Ladd blacked out. 144. When Miss Ladd awoke, she was lying in the bed with Bill Cosby nearby wearing a robe, with indication that Bill Cosby had vaginally raped her without her consent while she was blacked out, including his semen in and between her legs. 145. Upon information and belief, while Miss Ladd was blacked out from the pill provided to her but from Bill Cosby sexually assaulted and raped her without her consent. Did y'all hear that? 53 years ago. 53 years ago. 53 years. This is half of you got Miss Lady Coltrane. I know you wasn't even alive. Perspective, you wasn't even alive. Most of y'all was not even alive in this chat when this happened. None of y'all was alive. Except a few of us was alive. I was alive. I was 2. Lord Jesus. I was 2, Black Beauty. I was 2 as well. This is so crazy. As and for the first cause of action by all plaintiff for assault against Bill Cosby. 146 plaintiffs repeat, reiterate, and reallege from allegation contained in all preceding paragraph with the same force and effect as if hereafter set forth at length. 147 Bill Cosby's predatory abuse, manipulation, and unlawful act against plaintiff create a reasonable apprehension in plaintiff in immediate harmful or offensive contact as plaintiff person of all such was done intentionally by Bill Cosby to plaintiff without plaintiff consent. 148 as a direct and proximate result for the aforementioned assault, plaintiffs sustained in the past and will continue to sustain in the future serious and severe psychological injuries and emotional distress, mental anguish, and embarrassment and humiliation. 149 as a direct and proximate result of the hereafter mentioned assault, plaintiffs have incurred medical expense. Jesus, help, Jesus. Oh, medical expense, Lord have mercy. Medical expenses and other economical damages, and that will now be obligated to extend sum of money for medical care and attention. Medical damn care 53 years ago? What the heck? What's wrong with these people? 53 years ago, people. 33 years ago, 30 years ago. What in the world? Oh my God. Medical expenses, attention and effort to cure themselves of the injuries in the I can't even say these words. I mean, injuries and the alleviate their pain. Oh my God, what freaking pain? Alleviate their pain and suffering, emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. 150 by reason of the foregoing, plaintiff are entitled to compensatory damages from defendant Bill Cosby in such sum of as the jury would find fair and just and adequate. 151 by the reason set for foregoing, plaintiffs are further entitled to punitive damage from defendant Bill Cosby in such sum as the jury would find it fair, just, and adequate. 152 the amount of damages sought exceeds the jurisdiction of all lower courts which would otherwise have adjudication. 153 this action falls within exception of Article 16 of the CPLR as and for a second cause of action by all plaintiffs for battery and against Bill Cosby. The plaintiff repeat 154. The plaintiff repeat, reiterate, and reallege every allegation contained in all preceding paragraph with all the same force and effect as hereafter set forth at length. 155. Bill Cosby unlawful, abusive, manipulative, and predatory act against plaintiff amounted to harm and offensively contacts to plaintiff's personnel, each of which done intentionally by Bill Cosby without plaintiff consent. 156 as a direct and proximate result of the batteries plaintiff sustained in the past and will continue to sustain in the future psychological injury, pain, and suffering, serious and severe psychological, emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. By the 157, by the reason of the foregoing, plaintiffs are entitled to compensatory damages from defendant Bill Cosby in such sum as the jury would find fair, just, and adequate. 158, by the reason of the foregoing, plaintiff for further entitled to punitive damage from defendant Bill Cosby in such sum as the jury find fair, just, and adequate. To deter this defendant and other, okay, the man is freaking 80-something years old. What the hell? What do you think Bill Cosby gonna be doing at 80-something years old, 85 plus years old? Deterring, his pee probably can't even get up. So, no offense, Mr. Cosby. I'm just being real here. By the reasons set forth, are further entitled to punitive damages from defendant Bill Cosby in such sum as the jury find fair, just, and adequate to deter said defendant and others for future similar misconduct. 159, the amount of damage sought exceeds the jurisdiction of lower courts, which would otherwise be jurisdiction. 160, this action falls within the exception of Article 16 of the CPLR. As and in the third cause of action for intentional infliction of emotional distress as against Bill Cosby. 161, plaintiff reiterate, and realleged every allegation contained in all preceding paragraph with the same force and effect as if hereafter set forth at length. 162, Bill Cosby engaged in outrageous conduct towards plaintiff with the intention to cause or with reckless disregard for the probability of causing plaintiff to suffer severe emotional distress. As 163, as a proximate result of the assault and battery to plaintiff. Plaintiff suffered and continued to suffer from extreme mental distress, humiliation, anguish, and emotional and physical injury, as well as economic losses in amount to be proven at trial. 164, Bill Cosby committed the acts alleged herein malice, fraudulently, and oppositively, with the wrongful intention in injuring plaintiff from the improper or evil motive, amounting to malice and in conscious disregard for plaintiff's right, entitle plaintiff to recover punitive damage from Bill Cosby in such sum as a jury would find fair, just, and appropriate to deter Bill Cosby and others from future similar misconduct. 165, the amount of damage exceeds the jurisdiction of all lower courts, which would otherwise have jurisdiction. 166, this action falls within exception of Article 16 of the CPLR. As and for the fourth cause of action by plaintiff Lili, Bernard, Edith, Tirl, Jewel Gittens, and Cindra Ladd for false imprisonment as against Bill Cosby. Plaintiff repeat and reiterate and reallege all allegation contained in all preceding paragraph with the same force and effect as if hereafter set forth at length. 168, Bill Cosby intentionally and without the right to do so confined Lili, Bernard, Eden, Tirl, Jewel Gittens, and Cindra Ladd. Lili Bernard, Eden 169. Lili Bernard, Eden Tirl, Jewel Gittens, and Cindra Ladd were aware of their confinement. 170. As a direct and approximate result of the false imprisonment, plaintiff Lili Bernard, Edith Tirl, Jewel Gittens, and Cindra Ladd sustained in the past and will continue to sustain future psychological injuries, pain and suffering, serious and severe psychological and emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. 171. By the reason of the set forth plaintiff Lili Bernard, Eden Tirl, Jewel Gittens, and Cindra Ladd are entitled to compensatory damages from the defendant Bill Cosby in such sum as jury would find fair, just, and adequate. 172. For the reason of the foregoing plaintiff Lili Bernard, Eden Tirl, Jewel Gittens, and Cindra Ladd are further entitled to punitive from the defendant Bill Cosby in such sum as the jury would find fair, just, and adequate of a deterrent said defendant and others from the future similar misconduct. All right, I'm so tired of reading these same things. They're just repeating these things that they're asking for. Let me see what the final amount that they're asking for, because they're giving 6. Okay. I'm going all the way to the bottom. The other stuff was just repeating itself, right? So I'm gonna go to the bottom, right? But they don't give the full amount, right? The reason set forth going, okay, this is the same stuff you're saying. Wherefore, plaintiff demands judgment against defendant in the sum and such sum as the jury would find fair, adequate, and just. Dated New York, December 5th, 2022. And attorney is Jordan Merson Esquire. Boom. That's it, y'all. That is the lawsuit for Bill Cosby. What is your thoughts, y'all? I'm going to hit the link and you guys come on in. Let's have a discussion on this. Y'all, 1969? Really, guys? $1969. $1969. This man is 85 years old, guys. 85 years old. Elder abuse from the government. PDQ. Elder abuse from the government. Let's put this on the bed. Elder abuse from the government. I agree. Y'all don't want to hit the link? We need psychological breakdown nonsense. We have to listen. Oh, Lord, this is crazy. What is your guys' opinion on this? I want to hear from y'all. But that is the actual lawsuit. I don't know what the status is, but I can check later on what the status is if they accepted it. At the time when this was pulled, they had not accepted this. Y'all, look at Dallas. She's doing a
Hi guys, welcome back
Okay, we're gonna do a commercial break. We're gonna watch Dallas do a makeup tutorial. Oh, we're gonna watch Dallas do a makeup tutorial here. Hold on, hello. We gotta take a break from this craziness, man. This is crazy. Lord have mercy. This is crazy. Mm, mm, mm. All right, y'all. We're gonna look at Miss Dallas tutorial. We're gonna take a break for a minute. We're gonna do a tutorial here. We're gonna watch Miss Dallas tutorial. She just popped up and put a tutorial in here. So we'll watch a tutorial right now. Oh my God. This is for educational purposes, a tutorial. There we
Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing this soft glam look that could be for every day or every night. If you want to achieve this look, just continue to watch and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I like to use micellar water to get my face clean and just prepare for the makeup. It's been my thing probably for a couple of months now. I've used it on clients. I use it on myself clearly, but it's really great for like just cleansing your face without drying it out. But then I'm going in with my NYX Bear With Me primer and moisturizer. I just needed something to go on my face. I actually like to just use a moisturizer. I need to get into some good primers. So y'all, if y'all have some good primers that y'all want me to try, put them down below and I will try them. Okay, so next, I did not get the job with MAC, but I did get a job with Clinique. And we'll get into it. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. But now I have a whole bunch of Clinique stuff. So I'm using the Clinique foundation. I can't remember which foundation this is, but it is in the color amber. And as you can see, it's a perfect match. I actually was trying some new lighting, you guys. So if some scenes I look a little orange, that's just because, like I said, trying new lighting. And yeah. So I'm just pushing that all into my skin with a Real Techniques buffing brush. I think everybody knows about that brush. Next, going in with my Born This Way by Too Faced concealer. I hope I said that right. This is in the shade Maple. I will show you guys the shade towards the middle. There it goes. See, yeah, knew I was going to show you that. So yeah, this is in Maple, y'all. This concealer, chokehold. But I'm going in with some Duo Lash Glue, and I actually like to use the white / clear one to basically just lay my brows out. That is a technique I learned from TikTok. It is golden, 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 especially if you have like really thick eyebrows that just can't be tamed sometimes. So this is me just blending and buffing out that concealer under my eyes. I like to use a brush now, y'all. I've changed my makeup so many times. Well, my makeup techniques so many times, and I'm really proud of myself. So buffing it out with a brush. Brushes to blend your concealer is my number one rule now because it doesn't do like the beauty blenders and anything else, fingers, it doesn't do what a brush does for me. Okay. But to each his own, I think everybody should try it out first. Okay. But yeah, afterwards, I'm going in with my Beauty Bakery flour setting powder. Um, just to set under my eyes. And as you guys can see, I'm tapping the tapping the powder under my eyes. And then afterwards, you're going to go in and see me like put more powder under the parts I want to be like highlighted a little bit more, aka baking. Then you will see me go into my True Complexions palette. This is an OG for me. It's been one of my go-to palettes for contouring for the longest. Yeah, so just gonna put some warmth back into my face. I put that on my cheekbones and my forehead and sometimes on my jawline, just depends on how I feel. And on my nose, almost forgot that. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop that on and pop that on. Who do I think I am? I'm gonna put that on and then go in with some blush. Now, this blush I got from my beauty box back. My dog is going crazy. I got my beauty box back in, I don't know, probably a couple years ago. But this freaking blush palette is the GOAT for me. I love the pigmentation. I love how pretty it looks. It's just flawless, 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 flawless. My favorite. So I'll push that into my forehead and into my cheeks. Of course, everybody knows you're supposed to put blush on your forehead. Like, if you're not putting blush on your forehead, what are you doing? Then I am going in with my brow pencil. That was the NYX pencil. I actually don't like doing my brows on camera, so that's why you guys didn't really get a sneak peek. I mean, well, a good view of that. If you want to see an updated eyebrow tutorial, let me know, because of course I got y'all. I'm coming with the content. Like, I've been away from YouTube for too long. The ones who know, and I had got a comment, what is it, probably a week ago, and one of you guys was like, come back, post more. So I felt bad. So, of course, y'all get what y'all want, and I had to just bring you the content, okay? So, yes, if you want a brow tutorial, let me know, because I will bring it to you. Other than that, I'm not doing my brows on camera until you guys ask for it. So, boom. I am I'm concealing my brows with the Too Faced concealer that I put under my eyes. I don't know if I showed that. I probably didn't, but yeah, that's the concealer I'm using. Now, as y'all can see, I am using that same brush that I used to blend out the concealer under my eyes to blend the concealer under my brows. So we are saving brushes, okay? We're not just using brushes for no reason. And then going in with that same brush I used to put my foundation on, I'm blending my brows out with this. Now, this is another technique that I really recommend if you get like those really light eyebrows and you don't like that. It kind of just tones it down by putting that foundation back on to just blending it out with the foundation. Goodness, can I talk? So with that same contour that I put on my cheeks earlier, I'm just contouring my nose, and my new thing is bringing that contour color all the way up to the front part of my brow and just blending this out. I actually learned this from TikTok in depth, but I feel like the first person who I've seen do this was Sandra Deluxe, so shout out to her, because she was the one that kind of set the tone, and years later a lot of girls and a lot of women are using it to basically just make their eyebrows look more blended. And I personally love the look. Once you see the end, you'll kind of see like why I love it so much. So I'm so sorry. I'm setting my eyes with the same setting powder, of course, just on the top of my lid using the same brush, because we don't waste brushes, girl. We don't do that. And this is me just adding more powder, like I said earlier, under my eyes, because I am going to use some shadows, and we want to be able to dust those shadows away if we have any fallout. Okay, so shadow time. We are going in with the 35T Sweetest Morphe palette. I think I said that right. Like I said, it will be in the description box if I chopped up anything or if I didn't say any products that I'm using. Also, if you need to know the brushes, they will be down below as well. So I'm showing you guys the colors. I don't know them right now. Sorry about that. But I'm showing you guys the colors that I'm using as I go. I like to just I don't even know what I do when I use shadows, especially when I'm using when I'm doing a look where it's like all one shadow. So yeah, I just kind of just go with the flow, play with the colors, and just let them be. And in this instance, I wanted to keep that same like reddish slash like that warm type of look, because it's kind of, well, it's the holidays, and I feel like this was a perfect holiday look. So yeah, holiday colors, holiday look, however you want to say it. That's what I do whenever I'm like just, I don't know, I'm rambling, y'all. Don't listen to me. Just watch, because it's pretty self-explanatory for this part. I show you the color, and you guys gonna see the technique that I use. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking. Okay, so let me just take back what I said earlier. I said that you can't do anything without a brush, but in all honesty, I use my fingers when I'm working or when I'm doing my own makeup. So, you know what? If you guys want a more in-depth video on my technique, let me know, because I have other videos that I'm going to bring out, before I release any technique videos. But let me know, because I feel like I've changed my technique, tried different techniques, and I think I mastered my thing, like my move. So let me know what y'all want to see, and I will give it to you. As far as like my technique and how I use my brushes, or whatever y'all like to know as far as like how I work with my products. Now these lashes are not gonna be in the description box because I have something big coming out. So just stay tuned. Now the mascara is from Elf. I believe this. I don't know what mascara this is. It's gonna be in the description box. So just pay attention to the description box throughout the video because, guys, I can't remember these products off the top of my head. But as you can see, I cut my hair into a bob again, and I was feeling myself. So yeah. To put my lashes on, I'm using the Duo clear glue that I used before, basically to lay my brows down. This glue is bomb. Like, I love the tackiness. I love the way it dries, how it dries so clear, and it's as if because you can see, guys, I messed up on my eyeshadow. Like, you can see glue on there. And because the glue was able to clean off quickly and dry up clear, it's like you don't even know I messed up. Now, using my Anastasia gel liner in Jet, that is my favorite liner. Well, favorite gel liner. And I heard good things about the Inglot one, so I'm actually going to try that one as well. Now, with that, I'm just blending out that first foundation, goodness. That first shadow color that I use, I'm blending that out on the bottom just to smoke it out a little bit. And then, of course, putting some mascara at the bottom. All right, ladies, remember to dust your powder up, especially the powder under your eyes, and try not to swipe. I was swiping because I was just doing what I do, you know, but I was still tapping it in. Now I'm just going to spray my face. I believe this is the Jeffree Star Strawberry Setting Powder by Morphe. It's just the closest thing I had to me. It was late at night when I was doing my makeup, guys, and I wasn't going anywhere, so I was just trying to get it done. I'm using the same brush, that Real Techniques buffing brush, to press that setting spray into my skin and just blend everything. Now I am lining my lips with something that will be coming out that I won't be dropping in the description box, but you can just use a regular dark brown or like a darker color if you want. But this one will not be talked about because it is coming. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX Butter Gloss. This gloss already speaks for itself. I feel like everybody already knows about the NYX Butter Gloss. It's bomb. It's the best. They have so many different colors. I just love it. I just love it. I believe this color was in Madeline, but of course it will be in the description box. I can't talk today, so don't judge me. Now, I'm about to just go get cute real quick, y'all. And this is the finished look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want me to try anything, let me know because I'm here for you guys. And I'm going to continue to bring the content. I'm ready, y'all. I hope y'all ready. So, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you guys.
All right, guys, that was my little pumpkins commercial. You know, mom, proud mom, gotta support her child. But anyway, so are you guys gonna come? I thought you guys was gonna come up. I was doing a little commercial break so you guys come up and discuss what we just what I just read in regards to Mr. Cosby's lawsuit from those 5 women. So y'all want to comment about the makeup, but you don't want to comment about what I just read. You guys suck. Y'all, don't start that mess, Larry. That's my child there. That's Dallas. Don't you dare, Larry. Larry, stop. Wow. That's my child. Mm, mm, mm. Congratulations to your grandson, Kim. Whoop, 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 whoop. Congratulations. She looks like her. Perspective. 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 But y'all don't want to come up. I keep putting the link in there. I don't want to come up in here. I feel so alone. Where Gucci at? Look, listen. Oh yeah, you know what I wanted to tell y'all. Let's talk about Rob for a minute. I was listening to the news, right? Listen to what the news people were saying. Listen to this. Listen. This is from they go Perspective. Hey, Perspective.
Hi, Sylvia. I didn't have anything to talk about. That's why I wasn't coming. Gosh, well, we didn't have anything to talk about.
I was asking about what you think about the whole lawsuit thing that I read. That's the thing I was asking about.
I heard it. No, I'm not putting on your dinosaur outfit. Go. My baby messing with me. I heard it. It sounds like a big old joke to me, and they're just trying to get money now.
But I mean, didn't it sound silly?
It's a big old joke. Like their stories don't even have any. Where's the cooperative evidence? Like, are there going to be any witnesses to the allegations they put out? Is anybody going to come forth and say, "Yeah, I seen him say that to her"?
Yeah, but this is words that was done. There is a statute of limitation on these things, and I know they had a certain time for them to put in for it. So I don't understand because they've been running around different states trying to do this. The other ones were the one that was thrown out. Remember?
Right. It's especially the first. I think the first girl you mentioned, Rashad. Is that her name?
Bernard.
Yeah, like she's been around for a minute. We've been seeing her name. Obviously, her case holds no water.
All of them are 30 plus years. All of them. The ones that we just mentioned, the 5.
I in my head, I just keep on saying, who is putting these chicks up to this?
Yeah.
Who paying them?
But I was gonna play the Rob thing. Let me play this, and then we can have a discussion on that. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Judy, this new album release seems to be a surprise to even R. Kelly. ABC7 just spoke with his attorney. She tells us this was an unauthorized release, that Kelly was not aware of it, and that he is not profiting off of the album entitled I Admit It. Disgraced Grammy Award-winning singer R. Kelly, now with what seems to be a new album titled I Admit It, but its release shrouded in mystery. It comes after a federal jury in Chicago convicted Kelly in September for producing child pornography and enticing girls for sex. He's already serving 30 years in federal prison after another guilty verdict in New York back in June for racketeering and sex trafficking. ABC7 independently confirming the album was released today on all major platforms, including Apple Music and Spotify. The album ends with 3 songs where he apparently addresses those allegations that have left him behind bars as, quote, silly. And in those songs, he does not actually admit to anything, despite the title. Legacy Records, a division of Sony, had no comment about the sudden album, but confirmed that it was not released under their label. And Apple Music and Spotify have since removed the album from their platforms. Kelly is set to be sentenced in his Chicago case in February.
Okay. You see how the misleading the news is? I am so sick and tired of the news people.
At least they semi told the truth in it. Well, that in the song he didn't admit to anything. Mom, I'm talking on here. He didn't.
You may not know how to read or shit like that.
Well, that's not a secret, but I'm online.
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
No, sorry. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we hear you. But it's so what do you think about this whole?
Don't be trying to get him in this.
Huh?
I'm Come on. He said the wrong thing. You would cause rifts in the household. No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, we'll leave it alone.
Leave it.
Leave it alone. Thank you, Rebecca. We will leave it alone then. Okay.
But people were DMing me today, saying he released an album. He released an album. I was like, no, he did not release anything. He did not authorize any release of anything.
But you know what the awesome thing is? We got to look at the glass half full now. It shows how relevant he is, how much needed the R&B arena is missing him. Because as soon as it was put out, it went up. He was number 15 in the Billboard chart. He was number 2 on the streaming, and then number 1 on Apple Music or something like that, right? And in a matter of hours.
Did you see how many outlets reported on it?
A lot of outlets.
I'm like, where were they when all the lies were coming out?
Hiding. It's interesting. It's really, really interesting. And then the other thing you heard about Mary J. Blige, right? Was nominated for a Grammy, and she is giving writers credit to Mr. Kelly.
Woo woo! Wanna know why? It's because she's born on January 11th. Boom. She that's my birthday, so
So you got a birthday twin? You know who my birthday twin is? Rihanna. Yes, that's my birthday twin. Yeah.
Mary got to be a good person. Birthday twin, and she 3 days after Robert?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Rihanna's my twin.
And Bobby's the day after you.
Bobby's the 21st?
Yep.
Happy birthday, Bobby. Woo, woo. Pisces rule. Pisces rule.
He said fellow Piscean.
Yes, we rule, Bobby.
No.
Yes, you do.
At least somebody know that shit.
No. he said, worst sign ever when I said me and Mary J. Blige. That's how you do me.
The hard-headed signs, the ones that don't listen, too opinionated and don't listen.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
hit the nail on the head.
Yes, I know plenty of them like that.
I am so loyal, but yes, I'm very stubborn and I do things my own way. But man, it gets no better than me. Shoot, I'm gonna help you through everything. Okay?
What?
Okay. She says, whoop whoop, birthday twin. Are you my birthday twin too? T-girl?
No ice cream, fool.
Go Mary. Go Mary. I've seen her in concert.
I love Mary. I've seen her several times. She always came to Essence.
Can't remember. I always seem to go to concerts when I'm like in like the worst mood and they cheer me up. See, good music has the ability to do that. And I just
her birthday's in July. She's not a birthday.
Who?
T-girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good music can just, you can what is it? What's the word for when you're listening to good music? You kind of like feel it and relate to it. I guess it's relate.
Yep.
Nostalgia.
Hey, go spin fire, y'all.
I just woke up.
What is this? What do you do?
You woke up just so you could stay up all night, huh?
Vampire.
Wait a minute, I got too many screens open. Hold on.
I think she's a vampire.
Not me. They're getting sick on me.
Who?
Bobby and Jaden.
Oh Lord, are they okay? What they were in the rain? They was out in the rain.
No, not at all.
It didn't rain over there. It rained here.
It did, but they weren't out. I think Jaden passed it to Dad and maybe to Grandma. I don't know. Outbreak dinosaur. Yeah, it's raining.
It rained here. It's probably raining out there right now.
It is, I think.
It rained this whole week, on and on.
You're having the bipolar weather.
Yeah, it's been raining.
Because you were just saying it was hot like a few days ago.
Yeah, because you jinxed me. Whining and complaining about our weather. And as soon as you said something, it started getting cloudy. That's why I was calling you out.
You in Oakland, Pretty Brown?
What happened to Spitting Fire? She closed herself out by mistake again.
She said she had too many pages open, so she closed herself out, I guess. Pretty Brown, now we already talked about this. You're supposed to meet up when you come to an area near me. Actually, I'm going to be in Oakland tomorrow morning.
I can meet up. Oh, she probably be leaving by the time you get over there.
I know. What time you leaving?
Here she come. Is that better, Spitting Fire?
Yeah, I think I had too many. I was hearing echoes.
Oh, echo, echo.
There's a delay.
That's because you probably have your thing on YouTube on still. Take your YouTube off or turn it down.
Hold on.
Man, you should know that. You're a content creator, so I don't understand how you don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that might be better.
Do you hear me delayed?
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we've been heard you. You just couldn't hear us.
Oh, I'm laying in the bed.
Why are you laying in bed?
Because I'm tired. I've been tired lately.
You take a vitamin? You making me tired. You making me yawn now.
I know. I did. I just started taking vitamins yesterday. I sure did. Because I was like, I was getting too exhausted. I think I'm losing.
That's what I need to do. Did you take airborne? I'm about to go take airborne because they're going to have me sick in here.
You know what? I need to go drop some in my orange juice to put some pep in my. Because I'm telling you, I've been tired lately, y'all. I've been missing lives and sleeping long times. And
You're not pregnant, are you?
I'm with twins. It's Gucci's.
That's a good comeback.
It's Gucci's. Gucci better come take care of the damn baby.
You and your player self. Got a man and a husband.
You know I'm gonna put it on Gucci. Who else?
That's funny.
How you been, baby? How y'all been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Can't complain.
You gonna stay up all night now?
Girl,
You slept all day?
I be staying up all night. Sometimes the other night I didn't though. So the other night I went right back to bed. Shoot.
Look, speaking of vitamins, I want to take my vitamin C's and my vitamin and my elderberry.
She dropped off.
She kicked herself off again.
You still using the thing? Vibro
I haven't used it in a couple of about a week and a half. I've been lazy. I've been working. I need to get back doing it because I love doing that thing, man. I love it. It was breaking up the fat.
I got kicked off. How I get kicked off?
You kicked yourself off when you started hitting something. We both on here.
Say blame it on me. She don't want half sleep.
My hand was touching my vitamin.
So y'all, Bill Cosby. He said they got Bill Cosby on the chopping block.
Yeah, did you? I read the lawsuit.
You started reading that yesterday, didn't you?
Yep.
Girl, this stuff that's just so frivolous.
That how old are you, Spade 5?
21.
Spade 5, stop telling lies. How old are you?
39.
Spade 5, one more time.
Over 45.
Okay. One of those ladies, her thing is 53 years old.
Well, I wasn't born.
I was 2. But
they can't go do nothing about Emmett Till though.
And that lady killed that man. And there's no statute of limitation on death.
You see what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense to me. That's why we need to get mad. Like that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense to me, y'all. That pissed me off every time I hear them say that. Every time I hear them say 40 and 50 years ago. That pisses me off. That's why I ain't said nothing about the Bill Cosby thing. I said it's Christmas time. They not gonna work my nerves.
What's wrong with your perspective? You getting kicked out now?
You not hot in that
Jaden did it.
Oh,
suit? You not hot in that suit?
Jumping on me.
No, they not gonna work my nerves. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna get upset over close to Christmas.
yeah. Wait till New Year's, cuss them out.
Yeah, start the new year off right. No, not because it's frivolous. It's stupid.
No, I'm not the oldest person in the room. There's older people in the room. Somebody said they were 7 years old when that lady did the thing. I was only 2. So there's another person that's older than me in the room. Hey, girl. Respect your elders, T-girl.
But the thing of it is, I don't get why ain't nobody upset about that. People don't get upset about nothing no more. They get upset about you can say something and they get upset, but they don't get upset no more.
Mm-mm. We gotta do
Who do?
Hmm?
Who said yeah I do?
I said we got to do something. Look at my gift I got.
What you get?
A dope tumbler.
Who gave you that?
Black Beauty. Christian Life.
Now see, I just gave her back her name. Now she back to
Huh?
cause she ain't buy me one.
Uh-oh.
Y'all know I'm spoiled.
Uh-oh.
You know I'm spoiled, Black Beauty. You know you ain't supposed to do that. You in trouble. Oh, you in so much trouble. So much trouble. Black Beauty be in so much trouble. She is in trouble with me.
God first. Tomorrow I'm gonna have my drink out of here.
And now you just had to go and just show it off, huh?
My bad. I'm sorry.
She made it by hand too.
Look, nine.
What? She spent time on it. Black Beauty.
Yep.
They getting you in more and more trouble.
Look at this. She got crosses in her head thing.
Oh,
Don't those glasses look like your glasses?
them probably was mine. And go give it to Sylvia.
Oh, she did one for Dallas too. You want to see Dallas's?
No. Yeah, let me see it.
Oh, Sylvia, you trying to do her.
Yeah,
You trying to get Black Beauty in trouble now.
Yeah, she already in trouble. She ain't getting no more trouble anyway.
Oh, child, she did a makeup one for Dallas. Oh
I thought
my
you said
God.
you wasn't opening Dallas stuff.
Oh, she did a makeup one for Dallas.
You know we ain't care when we know our kids. We open that stuff.
Wake up and makeup. Oh, look at that. The palette. Oh, the brushes. Oh my gosh. Wait till she sees that. Oh, and she got her green. Oh, she remembered Dallas's green favorite color on the coffee. Oh, you can't tell. Okay, that's it's green, but because this is a green screen, it looks like my background. Look, see?
I'm whooping her butt.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
I'm so whooping her butt.
Wait till Dallas see that. Oh my God. This is so awesome. This is awesome.
That's nice. And it's tall too, ain't it?
Yes, really tall.
Yeah, I like that because it'll hold a lot.
Tall.
And it fit into like the regular cup holders, like you in your car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I love tumblers.
It's the stainless steel straws.
Oh, okay. Because I love tumblers. I collect them. I got so many.
And it's a hot and cold cup. thing too.
Oh, okay. So you can put hot drinks in cold.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice one. Cause I be collecting tumblers. I sit up there. My husband be like, "Don't bring no more of that stuff in here."
Mm-mm.
He put it all in a box. He took it out the cabinet, child. Hmm.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna check something out. I got a message.
Oh, dude, you can't be doing that.
You can start a business. People are requesting tumblers.
Hmm.
Yeah, people requesting tumblers, lady. People requesting them.
I think everybody should have that.
Yep, I think you should do it.
Cause I got dragon cups. I give them out to my members though.
Right?
Mhm. I give them out to my members.
That's nice. I gotta find something to give out to my members.
Hmm. I
Find
told them to shoot. I told them to send pictures in so I can show them off. Hmm.
I gotta start finding something cute to give my members.
Yeah, I gotta find something else to give them for
Something that represent me.
Yeah.
Majority of us have shirts, Sylvia, and sweatshirts. And
Like with my affirmation type of thing.
Is Jennifer gonna represent Bill again?
I'm sure.
Most likely. Well, they haven't approved it. Courts haven't approved that thing yet.
Well, they haven't approved them charges.
Good here.
They probably won't. I hope they won't. Because it's excessive at this point.
Yeah. How many times y'all gonna try to bank this man, take his money? And some of them already got money from the insurance company.
I'm mad because shoot, Tasha K, she said something that pissed me off. I was gonna come at her, but I said they weren't gonna mess up my holiday. She always saying something when it's against me, and she just miserable over there.
Oh, she got a video of her thing.
She need not to say nothing bad about nobody else, not even subliminally after what she went through with Cardi.
Black Beauty has her cups in she has it on her YouTube. I can't play the music on my thing, but she has it on her channel. Put your channel for your Twitter, for your TikTok, so people can go look at it.
I think I follow her on TikTok. I don't know. I gotta play with TikTok some more.
TikTok, all my names and all my things is you know what is it? Infamous.
No, man, I was just spitting fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. I gotta make everything the same.
It's easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to find.
I was about to change my name, and I'm like, oh, I can't change my name.
Mm-hmm. It's been quiet in these YouTube streets.
Yeah, it has.
Thank God. Finally.
Who is Vera? It says, please leave Bill Cosby and R. Kelly alone.
I know that's right. Bless you.
Thank you.
I know that's right. Leave them alone. And you know what? That call from TMZ, I think everybody was so excited to hear his voice. Even his fans and all.
T Beautiful 68 said, "Hi everybody. I saw 3 or 4 posts when R. Kelly music was dropped and they took it down."
Yeah. But when TMZ posted that's I think everybody just was so happy to hear his voice.
It was so good that was able to but how did they get the recording?
Well, I don't know. I'm quite sure it's probably Jennifer probably hooked him up to TMZ. I ain't no telling. But what I'm saying is it was so I ain't heard a negative comment yet underneath that. Not a negative one.
On TMZ? How many people looked at it?
I mean, I'm just saying, period. It went all over. I ain't heard nothing negative yet. People were so happy to hear him.
Yeah.
He sounded so good. Whatever. I did a live yesterday because I do believe that somebody was watching my MIB and they did that. Because you know how they did every time we would talk about something. They would used to do something stupid. Remember back about a year or two ago, we'd say something to talk about something, and then something would happen. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that when I did the MIB the other night, I was playing I Admit. And then the next day they did this, something happened. So I had went live to tell everybody that wasn't my intention, just in case people want to put so and so together. But that stuff is crazy. So I ain't even start nothing, but that stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna break down the mute R. Kelly's website. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that Monday through Friday. They keep pissing me off. I'm doing Monday through Sunday. I told them people they following every move.
Yep, they're all up in that chat.
That's what I told them. I told them people they follow our every move. They wanted, especially now that we supported our cat, they want to know what we doing all the time.
All up in the bushes. All up in our bushes. Get out.
Yeah, you don't like to get out the bushes. They can't. They got to know what we doing. They ain't gonna know what I'm doing. Shoot.
But you see, Boosie was rocking the music.
Yeah, did you see? Yeah, did you see? Jennifer had a Christmas party at her firm, and they was playing his music.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they had a Christmas party at Vol'Gene Law Group, and they was playing his music. I've always played his music. I'm keeping that stuff going. The hell with them. I'm always playing his music.
He's trending. I tell you, he's trending. Yeah, you know what? Everybody's anticipating when his release. Watch. It's gonna be mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy Alley has lost back her weight again. You heard me? Spitting fire. What's wrong with spitting fire, yo? Spitting fire. Yeah, what's wrong going on with spitting fire? She just got quiet on me and now. And she dropped off. What happened?
I don't know why this thing keep dropping off. I was just talking.
I kept saying, spit fire, spit fire.
Hold on. See, I hear.
Now you going in and out now.
Yeah, I don't know why this thing keep dropping off.
Is it cold out there where you are?
Yes, it is. It's Detroit, Michigan.
Is it snowing?
We don't speak that here.
What do you speak?
We don't say that word.
You ain't speaking
that word.
You ain't speaking summer weather.
No, don't mention that. Mm-mm. Don't mention that crap. Nope. Mm-mm. Don't mention that. Talk to Randa.
Did I talk to Randa today? No.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talked to nobody but my customers.
Oh.
Been working, young lady.
No, because you been coming on late. I said she been coming on. She come on early, but then she'll come back late.
Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do, young lady. But you know me.
How many deliveries you do a day?
I don't know. Between 10 and 11. I don't know.
Oh, that's a lot.
I don't know. It depends. It depends. You know, they have Charlemagne the God on that thing tomorrow.
Oh, what?
I think I'm going to a 3-day event. It's a forum. And Charlemagne the God wasn't added on. So tomorrow I'm going. And they said casual, so I don't have to do like that fancy dressing. I thought I was gonna be fancy, but I'm not.
Mm.
It said business casual.
You going?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm. Say business casual. Okay. All right. Well, you ain't got to dress up fancy. That just means no jeans and gym shoes. That's all that means. Well, I am finna lay here for a minute. If I drift off, I do. If I don't, I'll probably get up.
Look what Larry said. He's teasing you.
What did he say? I can't see that.
He said 75 degrees here in the great state of Texas.
Whatever.
Well, good people, we're about to hit the sack because, senior citizen time.
We can't stay. I'm going back to bed. I'll probably get up.
Look, the seniors get up early in the morning. They can't stay up at night. So my eyes about to go like this.
Your eyes about to go like that?
Yeah, like this. Even yesterday when I was reading, and I felt so delirious. I was trying to be animated because I was so sleepy trying to read that thing. I was so sleepy.
I know you was.
Because you're like, what are you reading? Remember you asked me?
Yeah.
So I was so tired. So I'm about to hit the road, like the bed road, and I'll see you two guys tomorrow night.
Okay. I'll see you. Bye-bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.